Educational video and its use on YouTube by teacher Claudia Camacho Real. Virtual University System, University of Guadalajara, Mexico. Worldwide, COVID has caused the closure of schools, leaving more than 1.5 billion students out of classrooms. On March 17, Mexican University of Guadalajara suspended its face-to-face teaching. The situation implied promoting distance and hybrid education models to face challenges such as dropout, low performance, educational terminal efficiency. In addition, there is a digital gap that exists between the young generation of students and the adult generation of teachers who are in charge of their education, for which training of these teachers is being promoted so they can achieve pedagogic and technological skills. In collaboration with the Mid-High Education System, SEMS, and the Virtual University System of Guadalajara, we offered a course, Pedagogical and Technological Tools for Distant Education. The goal was to train teachers to understand and make use of technological tools that make distance learning possible. The course was delivered on Google Classroom platform and we used Facebook and Zoom. 27 teachers were invited to participate to this course. The teachers belong to different mid-high schools and they guide the learning of students aged between 15 and 18 years old. The teachers work in different mid-high schools. Regional Ameca, 6 teachers. Number 2, 1 teacher. Number 8, 11 teachers. And number 9, 9 teachers. Didactic proposal. In the first Zoom session, we aim to have teachers identify the Zoom features for synchronic interaction and YouTube as an academic resource. The session sought to motivate teachers to consider the didactic perspective of YouTube. YouTube has become a popular platform, so you can search practically any subject. Opening its channel, we allow to access the follow the educational content prepared by their teachers, as well as being used as a resource repository. In the second session, we focus on the production of educational video. The teachers shared with their experience on making educational videos. We established 10 basic tips to make a video. We asked the teachers to record their video with a topic related to their learning unit with a maximum length of 6 minutes. They were also asked to open their YouTube channel and upload their video and share the link to a private group of Facebook so their classmates could make comments about it. They upload the videos with the screenshots and made a reflection about the activity in the Google Classroom platform. The method of data analysis was based on Taylor and Bogdan. The videos and the final reflections of each participant were reviewed in order to recognize and indicate the emerging patterns from the data and generate meaning by looking for the themes and could provide to organize the data. The recurrent and the particular were constitutive elements of inquiry. Results. Reviewing the recurrence and the particularity of the products, I found that teachers gave a role, gave a function to the video, and put their skills into using and recording and editing tools. The teachers established 2 roles. The first role was an audiovisual broadcaster. The comedic nature of this role is understood because in essence, every act of teaching is an act of communication. Communication is a process of transmitting information where signs and ranging from gestural, physical, vocal, iconic visual, iconic sound are used separately or simultaneously to enrich the transmission and impact the senses of a receiver. The audiovisual transmitter mobilizes a diversity of data. The audio broadcasting role has these elements: sender, domination of information, use of appropriate voice, use a script, speaks an appropriate task, makes receiver think deeper, clearness of the language, creativeness. In relation to the technician's aspects is correct lighting, adequate volume, no interference, strictness in editing, and the use of editing programs. Atmosphere has using adequate acoustic and visual conditions and avoid noise. Channel, it has to be adapted to characteristics of receivers. The second role was assumed as the evaluator. Teachers made comments on the video of their peers and established value judgments on the audiovisual product based on the elements that earlier presented. Another aspect of emerged analysis is the function of the video. Teachers gave basically two functions. As an information instrument, with reference about some content in the program, and that supports a complementary process about the teaching and the learning situation. The teachers were very interested in designing and filming the video. Teachers set 4 elements to design a video. Number 1, relevant, truthful, appropriate information for the target audience. Number 2, a guiding structure. Number 3, incorporation of support resources. Appropriate use of voice, attitudes, and camera. Length 5 to 8 minutes. Conclusions. Providing teachers with the learning strategies. Create an educational video. Allow them to relearn skills, competence on video, editing applications, and use of YouTube since demands not only in the technological aspect, but also in the community and pedagogic one. While developing the videos, the teachers model the contents they teach and select the most appropriate codes for their recipients in order to communicate the concepts, process, and this somehow conditions the students' learning. Recognizing the role of the audiovisual broadcaster has implications in turn by recognizing the teacher as a mediator who has appropriated the content and the process of appropriating tools, technological tools. They use the tools to communicate content, but also they're appropriating the model of communicating the educational through the audiovisual media. When the teachers were establishing the role of audiovisual broadcaster in their practice, they are also mediating virtual collaborations that could be part of the support system to develop the students' learning potential. The potential of this source is high since it can be added to a whole educational device that facilitates learning concepts, solving problems, contextualizing, and recognizing steps to be taken, reflecting and motivating oneself among others. Thank you for your attention.